Let's start the program. Japanese Trader Radio, Part 36. Today is November 23rd, Sunday, 2025, by Gift and Craft. 1 FX, 1 surveillance, 1 market movement, 1 this week's bid price. Euro dollar opening 1.162, closing 1.151, minus 110 pips, bottoming out. Pound dollar opening 1.317, closing 1.309, minus 80 pips, bottoming out. Dollar yen opening 154.5, closing 156.4, plus 190 pips. Recent decline amid concerns over currency intervention, risk of structural yen depreciation. 1112 next week's market outlook on this week's chart. Euro dollar, sense of bottoming on the 4-hour chart. Pound dollar, a reversal pattern compared to the euro on the 4-hour chart. Dollar yen, still at the adjustment level of the uptrend. 112 economic indicators. 1121 this week's economic indicators. 17th Monday, 850, Japan GDP growth rate QOQ, PREO. The actual is minus 0.4%. 21st, Friday, 8:30, Japan inflation rate YOY. The actual is 3%. 1122 next week's economic indicators. 27th, Thursday, 0, the US core PCE price index MOM. Previous 0.2%, forecast 0.2%. 27th, Thursday, 0, the US personal spending MOM. Previous 0.6%, forecast 0.4%. Assessing whether concerns about the US economic downturn are real. 113 this week's news and events that don't seem to be factored in. Japanese yen foreign exchange intervention. 114 next week's FX trading strategy and tactics. Next week is a good opportunity to buy pounds against the US dollar. This week, the pound fell less compared to the euro. It's a sign of a trend reversal. I believe the dollar's rise due to concerns over a US interest rate cut has already been priced in. From the bottom, it appears that the 5-wave impulse and 3-wave correction of the Elliott wave have occurred, and the next first wave has emerged. I expect that after the second wave, the third wave rise will come during Japan's nighttime at the beginning of the week. 1-2 order, number 12 new order, market environment recognition, dollar yen, amid worsening Japanese-China relations, concerned about Japanese fiscal deterioration are emerging, Japan GDP, minus 0.4%. Uptrend, the candlestick's spike low is extending. Decision of gaze, buy side. Price for new order, 155.408. Stop order, 155.2, recent low. Limit order, 155.9, milestone. Desetting option of the whole, there is a concern that US stocks are cheap and the US dollar may not be strong. Judgment as a result, the US dollar is also strong against European currencies. Number 12, verification. It was cut around the minus 1 sigma of the Bollinger Bands on the 1-hour chart. If a stop order had been set at 155.1, a profit from the rise could have been made. Abstraction for the manual, I shouldn't set my stop loss too close. 2 stock, 2-1 surveillance, 2-1 会社式法 surveillance, 3089, Techno Alpha. This industry, wholesale, import trading, the business and the product, semiconductor processing equipment, and scientific instruments. Scientific kata is growth. Market capitalization 3 billion yen, sales 4 billion yen, cash equivalent 449 million yen. PER high price 11.1, low price 8.3, Full-year sales growth rate plus 15.9%, operating profit margin 7.0%, ROE 11.3%, ROA 7.0%, equity ratio 64.5%, debt with interest 450 million yen. Stock chart shows a large bearish candlestick on the most recent monthly chart. In conclusion, I'm worried that because it's small scale, it might not benefit from the rising stock trend. 212 Holding Brand Surveillance 6762 TDK 2504.9, 2414.5, 2393, 2490.5, 2413.5, 99 for Sofan Group, 20,340, 18,820, 18,825, 19,180, 17,090. 2-3 order selling 6762 TDK 998 for Sofan Group. It is clear that the basis for purchasing the AI boom has already been completed. I judged that insisting on long-term holding at this stage would be a violation of my rule. 3 others. 3-1 My FX trading mentor. From the point of view of enrichment by FX trading research, I have compiled a list of my mentors. Regarding mindset, see Nagai Shou and Yuza Tsubasa. I learned a lot from Yuza Tsubasa about the overall mindset for investing. But when it comes to FX, I think Nagai Shou is better. Regarding technical analysis, see Ketty, Junbari Ichan, Hiro, Leon, and Paul Jimon. Junbari Ichan is Ketty's disciple, but it is Junbari Ichan who is deepening the techniques I am trying to use. Hiro's explanation is logical, comprehensive, and impressive. Leon and Paul Jimon are also references. Regarding fundamentals analysis, see Oga Maki and Matsuzaki Yoshiko. I listen to many different people on FX Focus and elsewhere, but these two are the most respectable and excellent commentators. 3-2 Inscrutable are the ways of heaven. As a father, I try to teach my daughter Japanese proverb, 人間万事さよがうま for her stock investment mindset. This proverb means inscrutable are the ways of heaven. Whatever will be, a blessing in disguise. Every good has a silver lining in English. I have incurred a large unrealized loss by holding Sofman Group shares, which I bought at a high price. However, as always, losses have prompted me to review and evolve my trading rules. This time, I revised the trading times that were difficult to incorporate into my plan, and I organized it so that I would trade stocks in the early morning and FX at night. I believe that one day I will look back and see this situation as a good one. Thank you for listening. Bye!